Well, Coach, the seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. And no run back here. This will be a touchback at the 25-yard line.
Set, ready, 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
First carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, that could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Costello. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
We got this.
Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
Mike 51.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That could really, really be demoralizing.
First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Hey, exit.
Throwing on first down. Costello. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Heavy on the edges.
Get it.
2nd and 6. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hit their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Ridley, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Okay, break.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, orbit.
Watch
it up.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 76 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Got it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix.
Ready?
Pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run, and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action. And
will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 5.
Ready.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
Hey, Charlie.
You don't want none.
5.
From the gun, Costello. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding.
Ready.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Big grip.
Operating from the gun, Costello. This one caught by Ridley. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
51 the mic, boys. 51.
Shoot.
To throw on 2nd down, Costello. This complete to Jones. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
He completes it to Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Topper! Yo, go!
Motion. Hey, Mike.
Ready.
51. Hey, they're scared.
Go.
51,
Oh, and now
Mike.
movement
Mike,
and
51.
a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And it's taken in at the 9. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Ready. 30 base.
Check. 55 the mic. Ready. Check 50.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there on the option. 68 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Here we go. 55's Mike, guys. 55.
Jones now operating from the gun. The quick slant caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
All day, dog. Check.
Ready.
Trying the power game with Ham. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So here we go on a third and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Here's Flynn, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but is this like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Costello. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
You ready?
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Johnson.
Check 3.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
What's the old expression? 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit. This quarterback now 10 of 10 to start the game. How about that? As he comes up on a 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down and more. There he goes right side. And all the way down to the 5. A big run there by Johnson. 46 yards on the ground. Great run there, but it looked like they were going to have him for the stop. He was able to push through. They didn't wrap up defensively.
No, they didn't. All credit to the runner for making it happen, breaking through some contact and going a long way. For the defensive guys, when they watch this on tape.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Come on, set.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
At the 24-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Rabbit.
Snap.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Let's go.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Don't let him breathe, defense. Hey. High 7.
Now Jones. That one complete. He finds Sharp. The 20, 10, touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Here we go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all.
Let's go.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
5.
On first down, Costello. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses happen their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Nice hit, boy.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Ready up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
Why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Let's go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He wasn't ready.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, again the
15
37 as they
15
line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Now Jones throwing again.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Check 37. Check 30.
Hey, Delta. Get it.
Check
Jones, off play action. He's
Shoot.
going to fire one deep over the middle, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender's making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 9 now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. This quarterback now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Costello. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Shift.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
No. Off.
5.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come on,
now on
set.
the heels of
10
that run by
stop.
Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, Costello. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's when he's got to be happy to have that. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Come to my world.
Big rip.
Throwing again. Costello. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
On the
Didn't
ready.
have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even
Alpha.
find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone.
Set the tone, defense.
Back to
Set the
throw.
tone, defense. Let's go.
Costello. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Interesting. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Ready.
Jaguars
90
come to the line to start their next
box
drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw again. Jones. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
ready?
like to avoid
30
punting
base.
from their own end zone, so they could use something here on third down.
Get it.
This time they stay on the ground, and they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And he's able to get it out of there. And certainly not the greatest of punts there. This will get out of bounds right at their own 40-yard line.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's...
He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Ready, go. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now.
Let flow.
Let go.
Looking to throw. Jones. Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Last stop.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Coming, baby. I'm coming,
So
baby.
2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
55 to Mike.
He's going to waft this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Back to throw. Jones toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line, two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in. You to cover a little bit better.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in Q3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Let's go
This
now.
offense in
18
desperate
Gator.
need of a conversion as
Watch
they
the
come
curl,
up on
watch the
3rd
curl.
down.
Check, check, check.
From the gun, Costello. Space to maneuver it, and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try to knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Here we go. 10-2
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Running from the gun, Johnson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Ready?
To throw on 2nd down. Costello. That's to his running back. Carry on Johnson.
Big series right here.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Ready, ready.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Go.
Operating from the gun. Costello. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Here we
Able
go.
to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
5.
2nd and 3. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd and short.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there.
Ready?
It turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Screenplay, Johnson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Watch the pass. 55's my guy.
55.
Watch the pass.
Lead grip.
Jones now off the play fake.
Come on, let's go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Ready.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
You're out.
Kill.
Shoot.
Out of the pistol, it's Fournette.
Why?
And he cuts it out right sideline. Some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go.
That one good for 37 yards.
Ready?
So the
Right
big
there.
play
Recon,
gets him across
152 fighter.
midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hit it.
Looking to throw. Jones. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Greystone travel.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, you just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And it's complete. This is Austin Prohl. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
On the double.
Jones now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
55 to Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey.
Topper. Now.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here we go.
They'll run it again with Fournette. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
You don't want no
the run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
It up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Ready.
Here's Jones on third down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this one is right down the middle. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under.
Ready.
What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range, and guess what? They've got a shot.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL,
Go now.
You know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt and in a big way.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Get him, boys.
And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
Here we go.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Orbit.
On second down, here's Fournette. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Jaguars on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Hey.
Mike, 55. Mike, 55. Hey, let's get that ball.
6'6", bullet high.
Check nickel.
Hit it.
Back to throw. Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down. For a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go!
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we
The
go.
Lions offense
60
ready to
yards.
kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception,
Hey!
are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see
Ready?
how they attack
90
him here.
wall.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Watch that.
Yep.
No. Me.
Yes.
The mic.
Come on, D.
97's the mic. 97.
Get it.
Throwing again. Costello. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go.
27 yards on the gain there.
Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Now.
On 1st and 10, Costello. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have. And all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Trey Flowers there on the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used.
Ready.
The guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Down.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Fournette on the counter. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
On 2nd down, Jarrett. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Jones operating from the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and send it out on the sideline.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit.
On the ready.
And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Throwing on 1st down, Costello. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Tighten up, tighten up.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Look, squeeze. Get it.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. The Jaguars on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ready.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
Any weapon. Hey,
let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. He's going to field this at the 4.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
At their own 16-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Lions
18
offense
Gators.
ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
Here we go.
I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Throw to the playmakers. Looking to throw. Costello. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Costello. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Wide open receiver complete. And he steps up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there on a Lion first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape it. He goes down.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
97.
Second and long. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. but correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Here we go.
An
Set.
incomplete pass
60
on that
out
last
long.
play, and that means they'll need
Watch
to come
the
up with
pass.
something here on third down.
2.
Back to throw. Costello. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Down.
All right, they're going to
30
try
base.
and keep hope alive
Here we
here
go.
on fourth down. They're
Right,
going
right.
for it.
He's done.
Hit it.
On fourth down,
Four down.
Costello. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with
We play
such
to
little
win.
time
Let's
remaining.
go.
And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Play is a turnover on downs.
Ready, ready.
Mike 55. Mike 55. I'm on.
Say hut.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Set. 8. Read.
Mike's 5-4. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Line.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Jags, the win gets them a step